This is how to teach your dog how to do just about anything in 2 weeks. We're going to use my dog Brain, and he's going to learn how to close doors. We already have a dog named Squirt who knows how to close doors, so we're just going to get Brain on board. To begin, choose a door that will come in handy. This could be a front door, but keep in mind not to choose a door that's too heavy for your dog. If you do, try incorporating training where your dog can get a head start running and build up momentum. Of course, you want to use a variety of different doors, but for now, choose one door, and then about a week into it, you can begin using different doors. For me, the best door was the office because Squirt would come pounce the door open, and then it would interrupt my work because I'd have to get up and go close the door. But since our office is a mess, we're going to be using a bedroom door, and there will be less distractions for you.
Squirt, close the door. Close it all the way. All the way. Good boy. Oh, that's a good dog.
The first step to training your dog is to start small. Just like when you were in school and had to get through kindergarten before you went to the first grade and eventually high school, your dog will learn through baby steps. For opening and closing the door, you will first introduce your dog to the door. Say the magic words, in this case it will be open the door and then close the door, and then place your dog's paws on the door, or whatever the beginning position may be. The second step to training your dog is to make sure that your training sessions don't last longer than 5 minutes. If they do, your dog could get frustrated and confused, making it so that the training sessions actually last longer than 2 weeks. So be sure that 5 minutes is all you're giving your dog each session. Place your dog in the position or motion in which you wish your dog to learn. Brain, close the door. Oh, what a good boy. Close the door. You want to encourage your dog's behavior by giving him praise. There are many different types of praise you can give your dog. For example, Squirt, he really enjoys being pet and talked to in a sweet voice. And then Brain, he really enjoys a good game of tug-of-war.
Close the door.
That's a good boy, Brain. You did a good job to close the door. Here you go. Yeah. Here's a tip. Try giving your dog kernels of dog food instead of actual treats when you're rewarding them. These actually work just as effectively.
Oh, where'd you go?
Once your dog has fully learned the technique, you should only praise when done correctly. Otherwise, he'll learn that he doesn't have to complete the trick all the time. Finish the command without repeating yourself. Be clear that the trick must be completed each time. Repetition is key to learning. Just like you would learn a new language, you want to repeat placing your dog in the position several times over.
Door. 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 Door.
Consistency is the most important step because if you apply all these steps but are not consistent, your dog will continually be confused. Use the same words for the same command consistently and in the same way consistently. If you want your dog to go to his bed while you're eating, you must consistently place him in his bed each time he gets up while you're eating, or he will continue to bother you while you eat. It will be rough for the first 2 weeks, but I promise it will pay off if you're consistent. Remember, you must immediately correct the behavior each time for intended results. Don't confuse your dog with words. Be clear and specific with what you want him to do. Lay and down can mean 2 different things, So don't confuse your dog by saying, go lay down.
Go lay down.
He will wonder if you want him to lay or get down.
Right.
And if he's not on anything, he'll
down.
wonder what you want him to get down from. If your dog is jumping on you, you may want him to get off. But if he's on the couch, you may want him to get down.
Good boy. Down. Off.
Although comical, I promise, if you've taught him one thing and then say another, he'll look at you like he's confused. Keep your dog free from distractions. If he likes to bark at cars that go by normally, keep him in a room that is away from the cars that go by. Other dogs may also be a distraction to your dog. I know that Squirt likes to complete the trick for Brain, so it's better for me to kennel him while we're in our training sessions. Keep it fun for your dog so he's encouraged to keep going. You want your dog to associate the sessions with positive behavior. Remember that everyone needs to be on board with the training. You can do the training by yourself and on your own, but everyone needs to reinforce the behavior. Build trust with your dog by showing you're confident in his ability to learn, and be confident in your ability to teach him. Some tricks can get more detailed. For example, we taught Brain how to open doors that weren't fully closed. If he had longer legs, he may be able to reach the door handle and then figure out how to turn the knob. In this case, we would first have to teach Brain how to jump at the doorknob and then how to twist the doorknob or pull the lever down. Then we would teach him how to open the door. Each lesson would take 2 weeks. For the simplicity of this training video, we taught Brain how to open doors that were already ajar. Well, that's it for how to train your dog in 2 weeks. You should have all the tools for how to teach your old dog a new trick. If your dog needs more work, reflect back on any of the techniques you may need to brush up on. Remember, consistency is key, and each of the rules will get you closer to the end result.